Hello everyone, this is John Ward with the Appalachian Channel and welcome to another electric bike review. I have the beautiful Jana here with us today. She's going to be riding one of them. She's never rode an e-bike before, so I always like getting people that's never rode them before for their first time ride to see how they like it. And we're going to be going on about a 10-mile ride. We're going to go to town. We're going to go to get something to eat down at the Sonic and maybe stop at a few stores, and we're gonna go out to the lake. So we got a big trip and we're gonna be telling you about the Blix as we go. And I'm gonna show Jana some of the details on the bike so she'll know how to operate it. All right, Jana, the most important thing we got on here is brakes. And we're gonna go over them in a minute. But to get it to go, it does have a twist throttle. And let's talk about that first. When you turn it, by twisting it, it will send power to the motor. Now we're gonna go ahead and turn on the intelligent display and add power to it. And then we're gonna go over the display here in a minute. So let's go back to the throttle, and I'm gonna show you a little bit about that. By twisting the throttle, that gets the motor running. The motor is what you call a rear hub. This is your motor built in right here and is a Bafang 750 watt motor. This is an 8-speed gear system on here that's an automatic shift. It doesn't have a regular shifter like you'd have to manually shift. It has an auto shift, and we're gonna go over that in just a second. But since we're down here in this area, let's go over a few other things. Comes with fenders on the back and the handy luggage rack that I always put my back bag on there. And then right here is something that's really neat, is the turn signals on the back of it. It's got left turn signals, and it's got right turn signals, and then also when you put your brakes on, the brake lights come on. Now, one of the things that I find that I have a little issue on the brakes is there's no indicator up here to let you know that you forgot to turn your turn signal off. So if they could add some kind of blinker or a little buzzer that clicks or whatever to tell you if you're on left or right, it'll help out a lot. So let's go right back down here to this rear wheel where we was at. All right, these are your rotors. You got front and rear hydraulic disc brakes. Now that runs on hydraulic fluid, not a cable like we're used to on the old standard bikes. This is a 180 millimeter rotor, and it is adjustable so you can adjust the brakes to how you like them to feel. This is called a rear hub motor. You either have a rear hub, a front hub, or a mid-drive motor. This is manufactured by Bafang. Bafang is a major manufacturer of quality electric e-bike motors, and that's what Blix uses here. It comes with a 750 watt motor, and the torque is 70 nanometers. All right guys, so this is the 8-speed macro shift. It's not shifted like your normal cable top shifters. This will automatically shift up here with a shift lever, and we're gonna look at that. So we're gonna go up here we're in first gear right now. Let's go up here and look at the intelligent display. Here it tells me that we're in first gear and we're in auto. Now, you see how it has just first gear? I'm gonna go up here and press down the plus button and hold it until it comes up to auto. That will let it automatically shift as you're driving. Now, another feature I like on here is this is yellow, and it's yellow here. So you know you're in automatic mode here. As you shift up each time, it changes to green, to green. At first, I didn't understand the colors, but now I know what it's doing. Red for turbo, and then off again and back to auto, and then it's still on automatic here. Now I'm gonna turn it up on its kickstand, and we're gonna turn the pedal on it. We're in first gear here, and we're going to pedal it because it only works in pedal mode when you're pedal assisting it, the auto shift. So you don't have to give it any throttle, and it will, there it goes down to, looks like 6th gear, 5th gear, 4th gear, that might be 2nd, and there's 1st maybe. So there you go. The next thing we're going to look at here is the battery. The battery is a 48 volt battery that is removable. It is 614.4 watt hour battery, and it is removable from taking your seat loose, and it comes right up this way. It's got a key that comes with it to keep anybody from stealing it, or where you can lock it and unlock it, and this is where you would charge it up at right here. So the seat is completely adjustable to what height you need, anywhere from probably 5'4" all the way up to 6 foot 5 inches tall, probably could ride this bike with no problem. This is your pedal assist system. This will change your gears anywhere from 1 to 8, depending on your incline and how fast you're moving. Now, it will indicate it right here on the display. It's in automatic mode right now, but it has 4 different pedal assist modes. You've got automatic, you've got economy, you've got touring, and you also have turbo. And also, as you click down here, you see it tells you an estimated range of how far you can go in each one of these. So as we go back to auto, it says we can get 50 miles. Economy says we can get 82, which this is going to give it less power from the battery to the motor, and so it's going to expect you to pedal more. So you do pedal on these bikes on hills, on inclines, to get up and down some of the hills. So changing the gears is a big help. Okay, the intelligent display here, the LCD, has the pass or the pedal assist modes here that you can see. It also has your miles per hour. Now you may be asking, John, how fast will this bicycle go? Well, there's 2 different settings on this bicycle. There's class 2 and there's class 3. And you can set that from your app on your phone, and I'm gonna show you that in just a minute. Now it's telling me in economy mode, I should be able to go 82 miles on this charge that's on the battery. There's 80 or 90, what's it say, 93% charge on it right now. There's nothing on the trip. This bike has 12 miles on it, and I'm not for sure how far I could go on it, but at the end of the ride, we will check. We're going to charge these back to 100%. And at the end of the ride, we're going to check our mileage and see how far we went and who used the most energy, which without a doubt, Jana will use less of her battery because she is about half my weight. And so that's something we'll test, is how far can you actually go on this. The manufacturer says you can go up to 70 miles. That depends on how heavy you are and the inclines that you're going on. Now let's go over here to the right side. Here is some interesting things. We have a horn. We have a loud horn. We have our turn signals that I showed you a minute ago, back there, left and right, and then in the middle. This needs an indicator. This is the only fault I find on this bike, because I forget, and that might be my fault from getting old, when I make a left turn, I forget to put it back in the middle. So then I'm riding around with my turn signal on all the time. Then this is something I've never seen on a bike. This has a 70 lux light. It has low beams. We can see a little bit of on the wall over there. And then it has high beams. And we'll be doing that tonight when it gets dark. We're going to check the lighting system on it at that point. All right, guys, Jana's holding the phone here so I can show you a few things. This is called Blix Connect. This is the app that you download for your phone, and it has all your information about your bike. It's got your serial number. This one has 19 miles on it. As you can see right here, it has the firmware update, and it tells us it's the Soul X by Blix. And then we can come back over here to some other things that we can get into, like class 2 and class 3. Different areas has different rules and regulations on riding on the road. So you need to check your local area on how fast you can actually go on an electric bicycle. Class 2 will limit it at 20 miles per hour, and class 3 will let it go 28 miles per hour on the motor itself. Depending on your incline and your weight, you can reach that, and I did reach 28 miles per hour on that. Here's a little clip. I'm going to show you that clip right now. Okay, we're in turbo mode. We're in 6th gear, and then we're going to shift up to number 8 as we start down the hill. Now, if I was going uphill, I would shift on down lower gear, but since we're on a downhill climb, here we go. Let's see what we can do. 6, gear 7, gear 8, Also about the Blix Soul X that we're looking at here, it has a low weight, which is really good. It's 62 pounds, making it easy to load and unload when you're traveling with it. It is a very well-built bike. It has extremely well made components, and the quality is excellent. Like I said, this is probably my 15th or 16th bike review, and one of the things I really love about this bike compared to some of them, it has this wide comfort saddle, very comfortable to sit on. Some of them's got a small hard seat, and this is very nice, and then it has a wide handlebar grip on there also. So a lot of things about this is adjustable. You can adjust how far the handlebars come back this way and how much tilt they have. So there's a lot of adjustments and different things you can do to it, but we're going to get ready to go for a ride. You ready to go for a ride?
I'm ready.
All right, we're going to get some helmets on and we're going to take off the high knob. All right, guys, we just come across what we call Goat Rock Bridge, and we're getting ready to go up on this called High Knob. It's a 1 mile incline. I don't know the grade, but it's almost straight up. This is the biggest challenge on these bikes. I will have to pedal on these bikes to get to the top of it. That's why I use the pedal assist sometimes. And what do you think so far, Jenny? You like the bike?
I like it, yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
Smooth ride. Yeah.
We're just getting started, but it's going good. So we're going to try to get up this hill, and you really can't see the incline on the camera. I'm hoping that we can get a little bit of footage to show you just exactly how steep this hill is. It's a 1 mile incline. It inclines 200 feet in that 1 mile, and so yeah, we're getting ready to go up it. All right, guys, we stopped to get some ice cream here at the Sonic. We've been on about 5 miles so far, I believe, ride. The app tracks the mileage. One of the things I didn't talk about on the bicycles was these are step-through bicycles, which makes it easier to get on. You don't have the bar over top, and these are what you call step-through bicycles that makes them easier to step through. All right, this is Smith Ace Hardware in La Follette, Tennessee. It's been here for almost 100 years. This is one of my local places I like to come and get hardware and supplies. We're going to go in for a minute and look for a few things and see what we can find. The monster. I think I'll get me some Dr. Pepper. No, zero sugar. No, that won't work. Gotta have, no, watch out for that one. Oh. Hey.
There's only 3 of us.
Yeah, I didn't find the way up front, so we'll pay in the back.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Alrighty, well, we had to stop and see y'all. It's one of our favorite stores. Thank you. All right, guys, we just got back from a 12-mile ride, and one of the questions a lot of people ask, and I talked about it in the first of the video, is about how far can you ride, how long will the battery stay charged up. So we did a good test here today. We took it up on High Knob, which is a very steep incline, and we're on other inclines on this trip today. We were gone, we left a little after 3 o'clock, and it's a little after 6. So it's gone about 3 hours, got about 3 hours of ride time in. On my battery, it has 27% battery left in 12 miles, but I'm a pretty heavy guy and we hit a lot of heavy hills. And but Jana, what do you have on yours left?
63.
63%. So you see the big difference on somebody that's lighter weight. They can go a lot farther, and especially too if you use the pedal assist and pedal a lot more. So what do you think about your first electric bike trip?
I enjoyed it.
Did you?
Yeah.
How did the bike perform for you?
It done excellent.
Did excellent. Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming and helping us. We're going to let you go home and take care of your baby, and we're going to do a night test yeah, we're going to get out in the dark and ride up and down the road in a few minutes and see the lights. And me and Dustin's going to do that. We're going to let Jana go on home, and so we'll be right back with that night test. All right, guys, we're getting ready to go on a night ride. We have our lights back there, and we have our front headlight on, and I'm going to show you how well they work. We're going to go right down the street right here. It's pretty dark, and we'll get a good test of this right down here when we get right off the property here, not far. That's no lights and lights on. That's low beams and that's high beams. And I also can focus the beams up higher if I want to. So I can move the light up and down if I want to. I can look up in that tree so I can aim it at what direction I want. That's low beams, high beams, and here's a little bit more close up of it. So you can see in there. So there is home, and I can see all the way down to the next road. So we're gonna head back in and close this video out for tonight. All right, guys, I just got back from that night ride that you were seeing there. The light works amazing. It's the most powerful light that I've tested on an e-bike yet. I really like the quality of the bike overall, and I also like that it's called a step through. This means that you can get on and off the bike very easy. You step through to get on it. Some of the bicycles are step overs, which puts a bar from here to here, making you have to raise your leg all the way up. And it makes it way hard for somebody like me anyways, it does. Another thing is they come in 4 different colors. They have slate gray, the seafoam green, they have a cream color, and they have a sky blue that you can see on the Blix website. So guys, there's a link in the description below. Click on that link, and also in the very first comment, you'll find a link there too. Guys, we'll see you on the next video. Good evening, bye-bye.